Howdy, I'm in.
Of course.
You
It's early, ladies and gentlemen.
we really do be vibing in the early hours.
True. It's what, like 7 something? 7:45? 7:50. How are you today, sir?
I did a bunch of Spanish lessons this morning on Duolingo.
It's totally not how I thought you were going to end that sentence, but go ahead.
What?
I thought you were going to be like, I did a bunch of crack cocaine.
Why would I say that?
I don't know.
Why would I say that?
Why would I say that on the podcast?
No, I've never done crack cocaine. That was a joke.
I like how you didn't even, like, say that you did crack cocaine, and then you're just like, I never did it. That was a joke.
You
it's
said
like, you didn't. Yeah, but I'm the one who joked about it. So, like, he's never done crack cocaine. That was a joke.
Whatever.
But now anyway.
The point is, it reminded me, because I got the message, because, like, okay, I downloaded a bunch of language learning apps. Assigned them each different languages, just to keep it fresh. Because I was just sort of exploring these applications. And they're, like, free models. And most of them kind of sucked, at least the free versions.
Suck.
Yeah, they, like, went as far as to teach you how to say hello, and then they were like, okay, pay us.
Hola. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I don't know how to say goodbye in Spanish.
Adios.
Yeah, that one.
You know what's funny? One of the apps, I chose Portuguese because I do kind of want to learn Portuguese at some point.
Portuguese.
And, like, Portuguese is just misspelled Spanish. You know that, right?
I feel like Portuguese people would be upset at you for saying that.
Well, I say it that way because in America, I'm obviously much more exposed to Spanish.
America, fair enough.
So in my head, the Spanish takes precedence there.
I see.
But, like, in Portuguese, hello is also hola, except there's no H at the start and there's an accent over the O.
So it's like French Spanish?
Where'd you get that from?
Oh, because French is usually kind of backwards.
What do you mean?
Huh? I don't know.
It's not very backwards.
It's like you say bonjour. That's like way more letters than it needs to be. Say hello.
It's the same amount of syllables.
Yeah, but just speak
That's
English.
the important part.
Yeah, but English is right there.
Also, they have salut,
Right, but
which
English.
is hi.
They definitely don't speak English, which is weird.
Well, some of them do. It's not that all of them only speak French.
Like, Portuguese is French Spanish, but, like, French is just French English.
You're a very strange person.
Yeah. It's like, why go through all that trouble?
There was a point to all of this, and I don't remember. Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
right. Duolingo honestly has the best free model. The
I've
only reason
heard.
why I kept going with it is just because, like, there's a ranking system. Like, there's, like, leagues. Like, I'm in Gold League right now.
You're the best whatever speaker in your tri-state area. You should go to regional.
But I was like, well, I gotta get first, you know.
It's like, oh shit.
I didn't and I don't really care about learning Spanish. I don't know why.
$300
I've just never
later.
been tremendously motivated to learn Spanish, but
That's fair.
that just happened to be the language I picked on Duolingo, so here we are.
Yeah, you've texted me this morning and you're like, yo tengo,
I was like, yo no tengo una passport.
and I'm just like, you want my passport? And you're like, no. Mi pasporte. Like, oh, your passport. Oh. What are we talking about? Y tu mama también?
Yesterday,
Yeah.
we were doing the truck.
We were. Oh, no, I wasn't.
Not you, yeah.
it was you,
Me
yeah.
and the boys at work,
You and your colleagues.
my colleagues. But these two people walk up to me and Daniel as we're, like, throwing up the Cabernet aisle, right?
Right.
And this woman just fires off some Spanish. And I look at Daniel, and he looks up at me, because I'm like on top of the ladder. We're just like, we don't speak Spanish.
Yeah.
And I could have said
No
that
hablo
in
español.
Spanish to like drive the point home, I guess.
Yeah.
Because she then proceeded to continue to speak in Spanish.
Yeah.
It only occurs to me, like literally just now, as I'm talking about this,
Yes.
that the word for Spanish in Spanish is not Spanish. It is in fact Espanol.
Yeah.
So,
No hablo Spanish.
yeah, so it would have probably resolved the situation a lot cleaner if I just went, "Yo no hablo español."
Explícame.
But the store manager does. So we were like, Nicole.
It's like, here, come with me, come with me. This person knows what you're saying.
So the funniest part,
Oh.
yeah, these people knew Nicole because they lived next to each other in Spain. They were next door neighbors.
Yo, cousin.
Nico, my cousin.
Want to go bowling? Oh, my God.
Where is sports car? Beautiful American woman.
It is in the shop.
No, but it was just hilarious.
Very good. That's, oh, my God.
I have been told before that I look like I speak Spanish, and I still don't know if that's like a good thing or a bad thing.
You know, like, if you got, like, a predisposition, like, I don't know.
And Daniel is actually from, was it Chile or no?
Chile. Daniel, my
He's
brother.
from somewhere in South America. I'm drawing a blank right now. He was adopted before he grew up down there,
So good.
which is the crux of my point here. He is clearly Latin American, but he was raised in upstate New York by a couple of white guys, or not a couple of white guys, a white guy and a white lady, but you know, a couple white people. He only has ever spoken English, does not know any Spanish at all, but he's clearly Latin American.
No hablo inglés.
So the
Very
two of us
specific
standing
kind
there
of person.
probably made her think that maybe we could communicate. We could not.
I was like, in fact, we are not
In fact,
Spanish speakers.
please speak English or
Yes.
possibly French.
Au revoir.
What?
Huh?
Did you say goodbye in a terrible accent?
Oh, is that goodbye?
Au revoir.
Yeah.
Au revoir.
Au
Au revoir.
revoir.
Yeah, you got it.
Uh-huh.
Conversely, you could say a bientôt. This is until next time.
Right.
See you later.
Ah.
Yeah.
Shikatekanai.
That is Nihongo.
It cannot be helped. That was my new favorite Japanese phrase. Just anything and everything that is an inconvenience to me. Just shikatekanai.
Nice.
Yes.
I'm glad that you found your thing.
I've found my calling in life. I'm gonna get that
just
tattooed.
to say that one phrase.
Yeah.
See if there's a kanji for it. Get the kanji on your forehead.
Yeah. On my forehead, right. I'll be like Devil's Third,
Cannot be helped.
where he has like he's bald, but on like his back, like the back of his head and his shoulders, it's just full of kanji. And then whenever your meter is full, they all glow.
What are we talking about?
Huh? It's a game called Devil's Third.
Oh,
It's a Wii U exclusive.
that would explain why I've never heard of it.
Yeah. It's one of the biggest like meme games ever. Like it's not meant to be a meme game, but it is. Just because the main character is like insane.
We have to kill chaos.
Like genuinely, like you know my Russian character Ivan?
yeah, Ivan.
He's based off of this guy.
You know, he runs his own law firm.
Yeah.
Ivan.
No,
Who are the other Ivans?
no other Ivan. It's just me. That's full name. 2 first name, 1 middle name, 1 last name. All Ivan.
All Ivan.
Yes.
Ivan, actually.
30-year KGB officer.
I don't speak Russian, but I believe.
I got a bit cholesterol, so I retire.
What? Was that gibberish?
I got bad cholesterol, so I retire.
Oh, it was gibberish.
It was not.
Okay.
I say words. You understand me. You understand, I think.
Do you understand?
You will understand, I think.
Yeah. No, he just reminded me of the Glaswegian thing. Do you understand?
Do you understand?
No. No, I didn't understand.
Understand?
I actually didn't.
It's like, wow. Okay, well, like he like starts off and he's like, "What do you see?" And like, and then he just gets going, and I can't discern anything. And he's like, "Do you understand?" The woman is just like, "What?"
Hey, weird thing that actually occurred to me this morning. Do other languages have like compound words, like conjunctions and whatnot?
Conjunction, junction. What's your function?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I haven't come
You're
across
asking
that.
the wrong person.
haven't
The
come
person
across
who, like, 2 minutes earlier was just like, why don't French people just speak English? Be normal, you peasants. like you're asking me.
Welcome to the New World Order. America's on top, baby.
Say it right. Ow!
What are you doing that for?
Huh?
Why are you doing that?
Beating them into submission?
Why?
Huh? They must speak English.
You are exactly the kind of American that everybody hates.
It is but a character. I'm actually very, very reasonable.
Oh.
Yes. Yes, I'm a reasonable person.
Is that just
yes.
because you prefer to avoid social confrontation?
Oh, let's not unpack that today. We don't need to get into the nitty gritty of it.
Yeah. What is that for?
It was the gritty.
Where's the nitty?
Quest to find the nitty.
We're on a quest to find the nitty to accompany my gritty.
Gritty's just on the ship. He's just like, have you found it yet? It's like, no. It's like, shit.
You do anything fun?
Oh, man. Well, we did something fun, you and
No,
I.
we didn't.
Yes, we did. You had a great time.
It involved British people.
What?
British people.
No, I don't even know what you're talking about.
See how they run?
Oh, yeah. I was mainly thinking about the garage sale. But yeah, we'll talk about or see how they run first, sure.
Oh, yeah. I don't think the garage sale had too many British people.
Yeah, that's why I was so confused. I was like, excuse me?
Pardon me?
Me and Ian went to go see a movie in the theater.
Theater.
Had a few options to choose from. I'm actually a little upset that, I mean, like, I definitely enjoyed See How They Run, but apparently Confess Fletch was, like, at the very end of its theater run. It's, like, not being shown anymore, so I was like,
I don't
shit.
know what that is.
I missed that. It was the one with Kyle MacLachlan and John Hamm.
Oh, okay.
I was only passingly aware of its existence up until now, but yeah. As soon as Don't Worry Darling came in, just kind of swooped it under the
Yeah,
rug.
I'm sure they brushed it to the wayside for a bigger name.
But, yeah, we went to go see that. Not bad, you know?
Who done it?
Pretty decent. I mean, like, my sister didn't approve of my Letterboxd review because she said it was, like, she said my Letterboxd review didn't make any sense, but I'm going to read you my Letterboxd review word for word, and you tell me if it doesn't make any sense again, okay?
I don't know. Your sister is a special subject here.
Special kind of person.
Yeah.
That she is. Let's see here. All right. Is it going to load?
Maybe not. That would be pretty funny.
It would be funny. Quick, Ian, say something funny to fill the void of me looking this up.
The Pythagorean theorem.
Say it right.
Pythagorean
You lisp haver.
theorem?
Pythagorean theorem.
Pythagorean?
Yeah. Because you're just trying to say S, but, you know, you're messing up. Pythagorean theorem. The Pythagorean serum.
Will you find your review, please?
I'm trying to. Anyway, I guess I'll just paraphrase it. Fine.
Okay.
We got a good bit out of it.
Did we?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
But it went something to the effect of this. It's just like, solid movie. Not Knives Out, but pretty good. And she was like, Well, that doesn't say anything about the movie. I'm like, I mean, if you know what Knives Out is, then you know exactly what I'm talking about.
So, it's true that if you are in the know, your review makes complete sense.
Yeah.
But if you're not in the know, it also does not make any sense at all.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Your review is for a niche audience.
I suppose. But apparently everybody saw Knives Out before I did, so what does anybody know? I didn't see it when it came out, and then I'm just like, hey, I'm watching this tonight. And everybody's like,
Oh,
you
good
haven't
movie.
fucking seen that? I'm like, okay, calm down, guys.
It's okay. I got around to
It's
it.
like, I can't watch everything right when it comes out.
You traveled all the way here in this unseasonable blizzard.
Yes. yes. Many really interesting characters and stuff like that. The camera works pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, like it came pretty good. Hey, the acting's pretty good. I will say though, like if that chick wasn't in it, Saoirse Ronan, like I don't know if that movie would be necessarily worth watching.
Interesting.
She kind of brings like brings that element of dry humor that I particularly look for, you know.
Fair enough. Constantly writing in her little notebook of things.
Yes, Constable. Constable.
They did repeat the bit several times where it's like Constable, Inspector,
Chief, Constable.
or Commissioner, or whatever they call
Yeah,
it.
Commissioner, Constable. Chief. I said Chief. Yeah.
Whatever.
Uh,
To us, he would be a chief, right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we also have commissioners, though.
yeah, Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Point is,
Mhm.
The garage sale.
Oh, but yeah. See how that room is good. See it if you want to.
Who did it?
Moaning Myrtle was fucking Agatha Christie. I felt like that needed specific mention because I'm just like, wait a second. I know your voice. I can't believe that's her actual voice. That's wild. How does she not like go around her house and like hear herself talk and be like, "Is that Moaning Myrtle?"
Is that Moaning Myrtle?
It's like, oh shit.
I don't think that applies to the people who play the characters.
Oh, it didn't. I don't know. I don't know if this is just me and my stupidity and stuff like that, but that would live rent free in my head, like regardless of where I was going or what I was doing. I'm just like, yo, I sound just like this person. I was
am
that
this
person.
Like, do you think Yuri Lowenthal walks around his studio apartment in downtown?
It's like,
New
oh
York?
shit, I'm Vincent from
Oh my
Silent
God,
Hill 3.
I'm Sasuke.
Oh shit, I'm Vincent from Silent Hill 3, the HD collection.
Oh, I didn't realize he was in Silent Hill 3, the HD collection.
Yeah, he was.
As I struck a chord there. You think Peter Dinklage wakes up in the morning and goes, "Yeah, I used to be the ghost." And
Oh man. Bad games. Terrible. But yes, garage sale. We also did.
it was okay.
It was Ian didn't get much. He got
Got a couple Bacardi glasses.
Bacardi.
I don't even drink Bacardi, but they were neat and only $1.
Did you purchase Bacardi so you could drink it out of the Bacardi glasses?
No, I didn't have any money. But now, thanks to the Virginia state government,
Yes. We have cash.
no,
No, we have the representation of cash.
the digital representation thereof.
Yes. Which is really just a number on a calculator.
You know, it's kind of weird to think about, but yeah,
Yeah.
there's no associated cash.
They are definitely stretching it pretty thin
What?
when it comes to that, you know. Eventually
Cash?
they'll just run out. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not an economist.
Huh?
I'm not an economist.
I'm not an economist, but I'm a realist. Like, think about it. You
I
telling
don't
me
wanna
that we
think about it.
like
You're talking about economic ruin, which is like a lot deeper than we usually go.
we print money once every 2 years. Like, you telling me that like nobody's just snatched all of it up by then?
Why are you obsessed recently with like stealing things?
Huh? No, I'm not saying stealing things. I'm not. Ian. Oh no.
Oh no. You have an alarm?
I turned all my alarms off. What the heck?
What the heck?
There shouldn't have been another alarm until like 8:30 or something.
Why even then?
Huh?
Why?
Oh, because I have like 24 different alarms to wake myself up in the morning.
Are you okay?
And then sometimes I sleep through all of them.
Are you okay?
Huh?
Are you okay?
No.
Okay.
No, there's nothing okay about this.
No.
No. I'm not fine, Ian. Your assessment is null and void. But, like, so many people are making so much money all the time. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, no, you're getting into, like, economic theory here that I've no response to.
Okay. Like, you're telling me Elon Musk doesn't just be like, okay, I've gotten all the money for this point in time. Until they print more, I have it all.
I don't know that that's possible.
Is that not possible? I don't know.
Doesn't sound very possible.
It's like the Migos said, we ain't got too much old money.
Kitchen wrist twisting cooking.
We got a whole lot of new money, though.
Hey, I don't know about that, but I got these rubber bands because I was eating Chinese food the other night, and they were just in my lo mein.
They were in your lo mein?
Yes.
I feel like that's not good. Like, if you had a latex allergy, you'd be fucking dead.
I don't know.
It's probably bad, homie.
I thought it was hilarious because these rubber bands tell a story.
These rubber bands.
Some guy on like a Friday night,
Yeah.
he's cooking in the kitchen at this Chinese joint.
Right.
He's had a long day.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
He's at
And
the
this
wok.
guy orders veggie lo mein. He's like, what a soy boy.
Yeah. It's like a time to spice this up.
Well, he's just not thinking. He's
Not
just putting the
thinking.
bundle of veggies into the thing to, do the thing with them.
It's like, yeah, this looks like green onions, sure. Some scallions. From
It tells the story of a cook at the end of his rope. And I think that's beautiful.
There's nothing more beautiful than a cook at the end of his rope, let me tell you.
I'm just not that upset about it because it's like my favorite Chinese place and I'm not going to stop going there. So
Yeah.
if I'm not like laughing at it, then I might be upset and I don't want to be upset.
That's fair. That's very fair. I had like the owner's kids, you know how they just like run around and are just there, and it's essentially their daycare after school or something like that. Like, I imagine he just knocked over like a shit like ton of things. And
Ooh,
stuff,
that's
and then,
another story.
Yeah.
That's what I like about these types of incidences. Is there's a couple different stories you could have. Although you just reminded me.
Uh-huh.
Yesterday morning, I was pissed. So on truck days, we get to the store at 6 a.m.
Right. Bright and early.
Well, I mean, it wasn't exactly bright, but yeah. So I pull up, and
Okay, I
there's
pull up.
this caution tape. And there's this young girl running towards the truck, and she's like, no, you gotta go away. You can't come in here. And I'm like, what?
It's like, what's happening here?
Pardon me?
Yeah.
So I get back
Is
on
there
the
a
road,
dead buddy?
and I go to the other side, the other entrance next to the Starbucks,
Yes.
and there's more caution tape. I'm like, how do I get into the parking lot to go to work today?
Right.
So I go back around, and I park in like the side lot by the like AT&T,
Right. Okay.
and I get out of the truck to go just walk to the store.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy's walking up to me, and he's like, hey, do you work at, Total Wine? I'm like, yeah.
The one and only.
Yeah. That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, we saved some spots for you. She didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm like, oh, okay.
It's like, cool.
So I follow his direction, and I park, like, not very far from where I was already parked, just like in front instead of on the side. Yeah. And they're apparently like doing like paving stuff. But this young woman was probably in her late teens, I would guess.
Late teens?
Yeah. And there was this kid, this little boy who was like maybe 8 or 9.
Right.
It was the guy's kids, I guess, but he just brought him with him.
Oh, fair enough. Huh.
And there was like one other guy that was actually working.
I was like, all right, honey, now you direct traffic.
I was like, this is not. You're paving.
If
And you brought your kids to work. What is this?
If you get run over, just scream really loud. I'll hear you. I promise.
The end result of it all, honestly, we were joking that they just spray painted the parking lot black because there was like no
almost
difference.
nothing? Wow.
There's no difference at all, and they didn't even finish. Most of the parking lot's still the same, but there's just still a bunch of caution tape up blocking off a bunch of spaces.
That kind of sounds like the cock job in pizza.
Oh,
Like the like the pizza pads and stuff like that.
okay, yeah.
It was someone's job to replace the cock in between it, and they did so. And it like sunk down because he did like a bad job, and like it was just full of shit for like a while. We would have to like get in there and like scrape all the crumbs out from like every single night and stuff like that. And then just the other day when I closed, I was like, oh shit, it's like pristine, like somebody fixed this shit. So I was like, huh, new cock job.
New fresh cock.
Fresh cock.
But we were all pretty pissed, right? Because we're all like, we got a late start on the truck because we were trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Right.
Because our landlord never told us that they would be doing this.
Typical landlord.
So we were
type
pissed
beat.
at the landlord at first. And, this is not to say that he was innocent at all, because he still probably should have told us. But
Landlords are
apparently,
never innocent.
right. But apparently, this paving job was supposed to have been done overnight, and they were supposed to have been done by 6 a.m.
Oof. That sounds like a bad time.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. And it was. Because it's like, we didn't have customers for the first few hours of the day.
Right.
Because you've got caution tape everywhere and wet pavement.
Lordy.
So like, yeah, the landlord still probably should have told us, even if it was overnight, just in case something like this happened. But like, what are these people even doing? Why are your kids here? You're supposed to be doing this overnight.
Yeah.
Like, isn't this child endangerment?
Oh shit.
It's just so many things feel wrong about this scenario.
Like I don't think all of this is okay. Well, I mean, that's what happens.
I'm just sitting here parked out by the lake. If you're wondering where I'm at, I'm 80 miles from Santa Fe.
That song is great. Everybody, if you want a hoot and a holler, look up "Parked Out by the Lake" by Donnie Cowboy. Even if you're not in the country, like that's not really the point of the song.
Yeah. So speaking of the point of the song, I told you I showed it to some of my coworkers yesterday.
Yeah. I thought you said you didn't have friends.
I said coworkers.
Oh, you didn't have coworkers?
Well, anyways, so one of them started looking up covers of "Parked Out by the Lake," which I didn't know was a thing.
Oh my god!
Apparently, there's like a lot of covers of it.
A lot of cover. I mean, it's a pretty
I think we
easy
should
song to cover.
I think we should do our own cover, personally.
Our own cover, yeah.
I think there should be an unfunny cover of "Parked Out by the Lake." No, but he sent me the screenshot of the comment section of one of said covers.
Right.
And this comment is, "The appeal of this song is unnatural. In all its versions, and this is a good cover, I think it speaks to our sense of futility, to our feeling of powerlessness. It's Groundhog Day in a song. We want to grow, to develop, to transform ourselves and the world. But we're just, parked out by the lake."
The moment I knew exactly. We're just,
parked out by the lake.
Yeah.
The one that's 80 miles from Santa Fe.
From Santa Fe. You're like a smooth radio host. Oh yeah.
We're parked out by the lake, ladies and gentlemen.
You better be parked out by that lake. Time to listen to it on KRFM WMD 95.
WMD.
Yeah.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Oh.
Is there one hidden in Lake Tahoe?
Is that 80 miles from Santa Fe? Is that the lake he's talking about?
No.
Okay.
I just picked a lake.
I'm gonna have to do some. You know what? This will have a part 2 next week if I remember it.
GeoGuessr.
Yeah. I'll find a lake that is exactly 80 miles from Santa Fe, and I'll
And
be
we're gonna
like,
go to
"Mhm."
that lake and park next to it.
Yep, and we're gonna do a live podcast there.
You're promising a lot.
Yep, and this will happen next year
Please stop. I can't.
on exactly this day.
No. No more.
Have I
Stop
buried
promising
myself
things.
yet?
Stop promising things.
Oh, okay. It won't happen.
Thank God.
Ever.
At least give me 2 years.
All right, 2 years. Yeah. I've talked to my associate here. He's we've crunched the numbers. Brilliant. Oh my God.
Because this time in 2 years, I will have finished my associate's degree.
What else did I have? So you got the Bacardi glasses at the garage sale, and I got numerous other things. Oh my God.
Big old Blair Witch poster.
Those, yeah, true.
Full size poster. Yeah.
That's true. It was only $15, and I got a frame for it, which was considerably more expensive, but that's besides the point. But yeah,
I should get a frame for my Scooby Doo poster.
Scooby Doo. That one.
No, it's What's New Scooby Doo.
What's the Scooby Doo?
Yeah, that's the guy.
That one. Oh,
All right, what else?
you know
did
who does that song, right?
No.
Simple Plan.
No.
Yeah, they do.
All right, I'll investigate that.
I'm just a
later.
kid. Life is a nightmare. What were you saying?
What else did you get?
I
I thought that was gonna be what you were talking about.
Those long johns, bro. I should have gotten more. I should have gotten more variety of things. That was crisp. That was clean. The other thing that would have
I'm
beaten
just
that
a kid, and life is a nightmare.
The only thing that would have topped that particular, as if you were just like, and you're like, okay, move on.
Oh, you mean like a burp? That was
Yeah.
a weird way to do that, but yeah.
Well, I can't burp on command.
I mean,
I'm not.
neither can I. I know a lot of people who can.
I'm
never could.
definitely aware of people that can do that. Apparently, Dave England from the Jackass series can shit on command. Like, regardless of how much food he has eaten that day, what situation he's in, he can poop.
That's a unique talent.
Make poop come out of his butt. Yeah, man.
Revolver Ocelot.
But those long johns, I'm gonna have to get more of those next year. And for those who don't know, a long john is a type of donut.
It's just long instead of a circle.
Yes, and it is usually cream filled or filled with something. Something. Somewhere over the rainbow.
Way up high.
Yes.
There's nothing to lisp in way up high.
What before?
There's nothing to lisp in way up high.
Way up high.
Yeah.
Yeah. Way up high.
A pie? Oh boy, what flavor? Pie flavor.
I baked you a pie. Oh boy, what flavor?
Pie flavor.
Pie. Dad, I'm hungry. Hi, hungry. I'm Dad. Anyway, so the day we saw See How They Run, we also watched The Nice Guys.
Was that the same day?
It was the same day.
Crazy. Time flies when you're not having fun.
You didn't have fun. It wasn't good for you.
Was it as good
I
for you
could
as
go
it was
right
for
now.
me? No, you can't. I drove you here.
Oh.
You're trapped here forever. But no, yeah, the Nice Guys.
Yeah. How did you like it? It was your first time seeing it.
Ryan Gosling.
He is a Gosling.
That's correct.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, one of those dudes. I don't know if he was born into it or if he married into it, but he's
Maybe
that's
it's
his last name. What are we talking about? Okay.
Nice Guys, I guess.
that, as far as I'm concerned, that's probably like the best buddy cop movie that I can think of. Like every time I watch it, I'm just like, wow, this is just like everything's really well thought of. You know what I mean? A lot of really good setups and payoffs. You know.
Yeah, but the Angry Birds movie,
Mm.
pristine.
I did tell Ian that that The Nice Guys came out the same week as the Angry Birds movie, and the Angry Birds movie made more money.
By a very large margin.
Yes, despite it being, the Angry Birds movie.
Hey, it's pristine. Numbers don't lie, baby.
I had a pristine turd the other day.
Was it on command?
It was untouched.
That's not what
I didn't touch it.
Was it on command?
Quit saying that I did. That's a lie.
I'm gonna
I didn't
smack
reach into the bowl.
you. I'm gonna smack you.
I didn't go. Ooh.
Ooh.
Hang on, honey. I gotta go poke the poop. Oh God. Could that be a euphemism for something?
Poke the poop? No.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
No, you don't think so?
That's I don't want to believe that it is.
Fair enough. For potential euphemism license, I'm submitting it to the U.S. Patent Office. Poke of the poop.
Just like make an entry on Urban Dictionary. Come up with a definition.
I put several definitions on Urban Dictionary, and nobody cares about them.
What'd you put on Urban Dictionary?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. It was.
You don't even care. That's crazy.
It was like middle school.
That's crazy.
Do you remember anything that happened to you in middle school?
Yes.
Like what?
I got in trouble in lunch. Lunch break
I
for
threw up.
I got in trouble during lunch for throwing paper airplanes at people.
Oh. I got in trouble for beating a guy up and bashing his head against the wall.
No, I didn't do that.
I did that.
I didn't do that.
I was a way worse person back then. You know a much better version of me.
Oh, good.
Yes. But yeah, he was like, I don't like you. And I was just like, why? And
We don't have to open that up if you don't want to.
Huh?
We don't have to open that up if you don't want to.
Open it up?
Yeah, open that whole package up.
Oh, it's already open. I think about it every day.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I'm just kidding.
Shut up then.
I actually don't even remember. I was just kind of like making it up.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I don't remember why I was upset with him. But he paid the price.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Good night.
But we definitely recommend The Nice Guys for any people who haven't seen it. I believe it's on HBO Max or something like that.
I don't know.
It would make sense. And then I watched The Truman Show in preparation for me at some point in time watching the Don't Worry Darling or whatever, because I hear that it's very similar in concept.
I mean, I guess it sounded similar.
Yeah.
Especially when that part in the trailer when she's like banging on the like glass.
Yeah. She's like, oh, what's going on? Like, what does my husband do when he's not here?
Right. Harry Styles.
Have you Harry Styles?
Yo, why don't they say the H in Harry, but they say the H in Herb?
Why don't they say the H in Styles? Like, I mean,
Styles.
they're just really not pronouncing his whole name. Styles.
Anyways.
He just convulses every single time. He's like, Styles.
It's like,
I'm gonna quit before my sister's just like, listen here now. I'm gonna smother you in your sleep if you talk bad about him.
Oh, that'd be pretty funny.
Yeah. Here lies Christian.
It was pretty funny.
He said too much shit about the one.
Did he die?
Harry Styles. But have you ever seen Truman Show yet?
No. I'm familiar with its plot, but I've not actually seen it.
Yes. It's very good. It's really well done. It probably should I don't know. Jim Carrey should have at least gotten like a nomination for something, probably.
He didn't.
Oh, I think he won like a Golden Globe, but he didn't get nominated for an Oscar.
Crazy.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, he plays it so well. Like, like he's definitely a very underrated actor. Like as far as serious stuff goes.
I was gonna say I think the problem is he's overshadowed by his goofy roles.
And that's not to say he's not goofy in this. It's just that like, it makes sense for somebody who feels like they're going insane. You know.
I mean, Jim Carrey is probably going insane.
That's fair.
Speaking of Jim Carrey, I've still yet to see the Sonic movie.
Yeah, me too.
Is that on HBO Max?
It is.
Okay, we gotta watch that at some point.
It's true. It's true.
Is it true that Sonic 2 teased like Shadow?
It did.
It did.
Yeah. From the I saw a YouTube video showing the either the end scene before the credits happen or the scene in
Post
the
credits.
credits. Yeah, post credits sequence. Yeah. But yeah, well, hopefully he returns to the third one.
Oh, Jim Carrey? Or
Yeah.
Shadow.
Because after the second movie, he was just like, "Yeah, I'm done with acting." I'm like, "Oh shit."
Oh, I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah. He's just like, I could return if it was, if there was something cool enough. I'm like, I don't see why not, But yeah.
I mean, I suppose it's conceivable that they just don't have, Eggman in the third one, and they just have Shadow.
Egmo Jabobo.
Eggmo Jamobo. What is it? Is it Dr. Robotnik? Is it Eggman? What is the name?
It was Dr. Robotnik originally. And then over in the West, it's still Dr. Robotnik. It never changed. But over here, we changed it to Eggman because I guess localizers thought that like that would be more of a thing that people would resonate with as opposed to Robotnik. Because a lot of times like they'll think like, oh, Americans dumb. They can't get this. We must dumb it down for them. That's why we didn't get like the real Super Mario Brothers 2. We got a dumbed down version. Because they deemed it too hard for us. Were you aware of this?
I was, yeah.
And then it was later released over here in Super Mario All-Stars as Super Mario Bros. 2 The Lost Levels. And to be fair, it is really fucking hard, actually. But, like, I don't know. It definitely seems a little annoying when they're just like, nope, not even going to give you the chance. But, yeah. Let's see. What else did I have here? Did you know Elvis made music?
What?
Yeah, apparently he made music, and not only that, but it's not all terrible.
Ain't nothing but hound dog.
I found an Elvis song recently. I've definitely heard, your standard fare. I've heard Jailhouse Rock, the blue suede shoes, all in the ghetto, Ghetto. There is a really, really good Elvis song called "If I Can Dream," and
if I could turn back time,
if I could find a way.
Anyways, if I could dream by Elvis.
Yeah, if I can dream. But yeah, oh my god, dude! Like he put his whole Elvussy into that fucking performance. Like fuck, man.
The whole Elvis.
The whole Elvis. Yeah, if you want to see Elvis's Elvussy laid bare, just fucking listen to that, man. Like he's pouring it out like cranky. But yeah,
Did he die on the toilet?
He did. Back when I was a kid,
he died on the toilet.
He had like his like heart seized up while he was on the toilet. Shit. Or like he had like a stroke or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but it was something to do with his heart. And I had always heard that, but I never heard all the details. So I thought he pooped out his heart. Oh, yeah. I thought he just like if you squeeze too hard.
That seems logical.
Yeah, I thought if you squeeze too hard, because I heard he was on like a lot of they said barbiturates or something like that, which makes you constipated. So I'm just like, you squeeze too hard when you're constipated, you can just rocket your heart out of your ass, and then it'll just be beating in the bowl, just amongst the regular fare.
Kinda wins.
Ooh.
I'm the one who constipated you, Elvis. Suck my dick.
Shit. That's so funny. Okay, Kano. Oh god, that would be terrible. But like you put Kano wins after just like violent death footage, implying that he has something to do with it.
The black dragon set that one up.
It's just 9/11 footage.
Kano wins.
No.
It's like, oh my god, oh
That
Jesus
was
Christ,
a little...
Kano, what are you doing?
Kano, please.
Stop that. We gave you a laser eye. You're crashing planes into buildings? Fuck, man. Shit. Kano. And Exxon Valdez.
Kano
Valdez
wins.
nuts.
Oh, shit. Oh, it's too good.
Just adding Kano wins over just crap.
Tragedies.
Oh no. That's enough of that.
Okay. And what was the other thing that I had? Oh, but yeah, listen to that Elvis song. Definitely recommend it. Even if you're not into Elvis, like it's just like if you're a fan of music, like you can just see the emotion that he puts into the song, you know. And the last thing that I had was Harry Potter Extendo.
Pother.
So, are you aware that there's extended cuts of at least the first two Harry Potter movies?
No, I guess not.
So there was a version that was in theaters. That is the version that is on
The theatrical release.
I don't know if that's the version that's on DVD or not. You would think that it is, you know what I mean? But there is a lot of extended scenes that got put in the TV version that you just don't see on most normal Blu-ray and DVD releases. Namely, the most shocking omission out of all of this is when Harry does the flute powder wrong and he goes to Nocturne Alley instead of Diagon Alley.
You know what? I think I was aware of this.
It totally skips the part where he has to hide in the coffin and he sees the interaction
I was
between...
loosely aware of this existence.
Yeah.
Of a version of the film wherein that doesn't happen.
Right. And last night I was like, where can I find this version of the film? Like, where is this available? Like, surely it must be somewhere and stuff like that. And I scoured, you know what I mean? I looked up on the internet, you know, and there had not too much information on it genuinely. They were just like, yeah, two versions exist. And I'm like, cool. Where can I watch the good one? The one that doesn't omit things.
I feel like that's just on the normal release.
Huh? No. It is not. I have the DVD release, I have the Blu-ray release, and I tried watching it on Vudu because I own the movie digitally as well. None of those have that and stuff like that. The only place that will let you watch the extended version and treats it as the normal version is Peacock. Because there's also an extended part at the beginning when Dobby drops the cake. Normally it's in the DVD or Blu-ray release, it's just him trying to catch it before it gets there, but he doesn't make it there and it lands on her. But before then, it's a more extended scene of them noticing the cake, the Dursleys noticing the cake and being just like, Mrs. Mason, where do your suits come from? And it's they're all tailor-made. And it's just Dudley, did you have anything you wanted to say? And he's just pudding. And then just, then it drops. And it's just I don't know. I feel like
Can we take a second to talk about the British word pudding?
Pudding.
And how it can mean literally anything.
What?
All dessert is pudding.
No.
Yes.
I refuse.
They refer to all dessert as pudding. Pudding is just the dessert course. Now, should pudding be pudding? Then they're having pudding for pudding. Also, pudding could be really any number of things. Yeah.
Cheesecake?
Pudding.
Apple turnover?
Pudding.
Why?
Because British people don't know how to speak English.
They don't exist. Damn you. There's a reason why your queen died.
Okay. It's okay. Long live the king. You know, we come in peace.
I will make the British people know what true pudding is. We're going to rent a plane and drop snack packs all over London. It's going to be hell. Hell. You will know what pudding truly is.
I will not be dropping any spoons.
I will not be silenced. This is Vince McMahon. You will know the true definition of pudding.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Oh. On that note, now that I'm so flabbergasted, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot believe that that's a real thing. That's like almost like saying, like, did you know that British people decide to wear the wrong shoes on each foot? It's just what they do, aren't they, quirky?
Do you know what British people call sprinkles?
Please. Oh, yeah, I know what they call it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. They call them hundreds and thousands.
Yeah. Why?
But here's the thing. That's an actual type of sprinkle. So I'm wondering if they only have access to those sprinkles, or if they got those sprinkles first and they just decided to call the rest of the sprinkles
It could just be that was the most popular brand. Like, think aluminum foil. We call it Reynolds Wrap, regardless of whether or not it's Reynolds brand.
I just call it Fole.
Or that.
You got some of that Fole? I need to make a hat so I don't get none of these damn British thoughts.
We gotta keep the British out.
Pudding is what? I'm going to be putting my hand down your throat.
I should say we're making the classic mistake of saying British when we mean English.
No, Ian, it's United Kingdom-ish. They're not England or Britain anymore. They're the United Kingdom.
Technically, Britain is a collection of isles.
Yeah.
The British Isles.
Yeah.
United Kingdom is the reign of King Charles III.
Right.
And England is the primary delinquent in said crimes.
Scotland forever!
Did you have to yell that directly into the mic?
Oh, sorry. Scotland forever.
Scotland forever.
Yes. Can't wait for that James Bond movie to come out.
James Bond, Scotland forever.
James Bond, Scotland forever. Ah! But yeah, I would say to like, share, and subscribe. We'll have other kinds of videos coming out soon. Namely, instead of me and Ian playing games, it's not replacing me and Ian playing games, but there is going to be videos of either me playing games or Ian playing games. In the future.
Full disclosure, Chris is a dummy head.
I am dumb.
So the first episode is the audio is going to be scuffed. I'm just going to say it right now.
It's going to be only in your left ear.
I tried so hard to fix it. I'm not smart enough to fix it.
I don't even know if there's anything to be able to fix. It's not that you're not smart enough. It's just that I borked it so bad.
I'm not powerful enough.
So there was a slider, and I wanted to turn down the volume, but I didn't realize that the slider was showing you where the audio would be set in the soundstage. So I just turned it down, and that was to the left. And now everything's on the left. Either that or you just get my voice with no game audio. But that kind of takes away from the thing, so we're just going to have the first episode be left ear audio only. Just wear a pair of earbuds and, listen.
Just play it on your phone.
Yeah.
Like stereo.
Yeah. I imagine coming through a speaker it'll be just fine,
That's
but
what I'm saying,
yeah. But that'll be going on. I've been working on a not necessarily a video, but a collage that I may or may not be putting on the channel in the coming months, called "There Was a Decision Made Here," where I go to grocery stores and I'll find instances of products not being where they are normally,
And if it's funny, I'll take a picture of it. Most recently, I took a picture of a bottle of Frank's Red Hot in the orange Tic Tacs at just like the checkout counter.
What I accidentally called Skittles Tic Tacs.
That's true. I forgot about that. Just driving away in the car. You want some of my Tic Tacs? While jingling a bag of Skittles at me. I'm just like, what? But yeah,
I try
that's
my best, okay?
that's what's coming up. Oh, I should say the game that I'm playing is Alone in the Dark.
You already talked about that.
Did I?
think.
Okay.
Well, not in this episode, but
Yeah,
we'll talk
fair
about
enough.
it
Fair
next
enough. But yeah.
time. Alone in the Dark 2008.
Yeah, I got it to work.
Kind of.
Yeah. the game runs fine. The game never crashed on me. It's just that like the game runs like shit because like normally but it never crashed. It's a stalwart. But yeah. All right. And on that note, pudding.
Gross. Goodbye.
British people are weird.